Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Crusader Kings 2. We're playing as Sultana Arwa of the Sulayhi Sultan. We're playing in the Monarch's journey. Just because we wanted something to do, and that seemed like a nice goal to strive for. And yeah, we're kind of just doing this to prepare for CK3 and to get some people who've never seen CK2 a good look at CK2 before CK3 comes out, when we can then start to complain and whine about all the features that are missing in CK3, as is custom with Paradox sequels. We're currently not the most fit of our rulers. We have the flu, which also makes us incapable, and our husband died, which is good. You know, can always do with a new husband from time to time. But unfortunately, nobody useful is willing to marry us at the moment, what with us being incapable and all. I assume that is why the other people are not willing to marry us. That might not actually be the case. It might just be that we're a bit old and we're not gonna have kids anymore. But hey, who cares? Then again, even this guy is willing to marry me. I mean, it's my court here. I can probably just make them marry me. We'll see. We'll find somebody. But I'd rather not be incapable before we do that. The reason we really need to marry somebody is that our domain size is very low at the moment. Because our stewardship does not count, because we're incapable, and because we don't have a husband to give us any. So yeah, not awesome at all. Also, I believe I don't think there's a negative modifier from being unmarried just as such in Muslim countries. It doesn't look like there is, not even an opinion modifier. So that's kind of okay. We're also at war, in a holy war, and in a war by some stupid adventurer here. Now, we're winning our holy war. The issue being that we're kind of focused on doing that, and this guy is sieging down Mecca, which is just not okay. Now, I could just hire another group of mercenaries. Maybe we should. We have money. Actually losing money right now with our domain size being so low. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, let's do a Trident tested treatment. And the red powder was tantalizing in color. Servant had made the mistake of tasting it in its pure form. His tongue had swollen up and badly, and Vali Abu had chastised him firmly for it. Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been. He put the spice into chalice of water and stirred it meticulously. It's not my reading day today, maybe I shouldn't. Before feeding you a spoonful. 2 to all stats, 2 to health. We'll be fine. Meanwhile, we're just punching troops here. Unfortunately, we're killing very little. How much war score do we get out of this? I mean, 2% every time. It's not actually that bad. And now if I do this, I'm actually going to be faster than these guys. It'll be fine. So sieging would provide me more war score, but I don't know if it would provide me more war score over time. There goes the flu. Very nice. So that should help. Yeah, Regency has ended. Another battle, another bit of war score. And we captured some guy. Perfect. And then I have these guys run into me. Yeah, there goes our domain size back to normal, which probably means we're going to make money next month. We'll see. Let's see. Wait, you're not coming? Oh. Then I will do this. Oh, you are coming. The battle symbol was missing. And capture another guy, heir to the chiefdom of something. And now we are making money again. Nice. We lost the siege of something in Mecca. Yeah, really need to go up there. Okay, they had a bit of morale there, so we lost a lot more troops because they actually fought and they had a bonus from being in mountains. But we also got to kill more. I didn't actually check the war score gain from that, but hopefully it was a bit better. Still capturing people, still not really getting enough here. I just want to win my holy war. Why is his war score going down? Interesting. Yeah, your steward comes to see you one afternoon. He claims that he has discovered a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This is why I picked business as my focus, because I wanted this thing to happen. So yeah, let's organize an expedition. And I will buy a merchant ship for the journey. Gotta spend money to make money. Would gain money to bring a group of mullahs with me. I think this is bad to do. I think I'm not risking them getting in the way. My Vali likes me slightly less, but that's fine. He loves me. So that's okay. Foreign lands. So if I remember correctly, these mullahs being with you leads to them saying stupid things about the other people's religion at the table. And that's bad. Save the people, we lose... What's happening here? Landslide, ooh. Lose a lot of money, gain some piety, lose a building. Lose a bunch more money to save the buildings, but we lose 3 people? Who are these people? Arella is a random woman in my prison. Or in somebody's prison. You are Idris Ibn Mirza. You're not anybody. But pretty decadent. And you are my kinswoman. Oh, you're her. Oh no, you're one of their daughter. These guys had a lot of children, if I remember correctly. Wait, you have no siblings? Then maybe not. Maybe some people look samey. Didn't you have a lot of children? No. Anyway. So I don't really care about these guys dying, honestly. Protect the buildings in might. What is a might? I mean... Losing buildings isn't particularly fun, but it's only a city. Does it even have buildings? I mean, yes, all of these are there. But honestly, I don't care about the people. So yeah. Oh, a drowning accident. The expedition has finally reached the realm of Chief Suzima. Yeah, my Fizite. I think my mullahs would have done bad things there. Still ask you what gift we shall bring as a token of friendship. The most expensive one? Yeah, let's flatter that guy. Get him a dozen sturdy camels. At dinner, you notice Chief Suzima of Haya's face growing red with annoyance as he glares at your steward, shoveling his foot in with his bare hands. Because we have high learning skill, we can say that our Shaykh is only acting in accordance to his religion. Sure. Yeah, I know I'm losing all those sieges in Mecca. Speaking of sieges, should we maybe stay here and siege down Gujam? I think so. Oh. Defensive pact against the Pope has disbanded. Ugh. After long hours negotiating, discussing possible terms of trade, you and Chief Suzima of Haya seem to have arrived at a mutual understanding. This will be a profitable agreement. Let's see if that's actually true. I'm just gonna run this siege and hope that gives me enough war score to finish things. Okay. With the new trade route set up, you return with the first batch of goods and sell them off for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. Gain 500 gold. I think that's less than we spent. We spent 500 on the boat alone. Maybe it was just 200. Ah, no. Gain some prestige. We gain trade route in our capital for 30 years. 30, 20, 20 tax. Nice. And we gain more prosperity in the capital county. And we gain 2 stewardship from being a trader. And we gain business contacts. So our city vassals like us more. Now trader, I don't think that's a lifestyle trade. Where did my lifestyle go anyway? I keep not seeing my lifestyle. Am I not a scholar? I thought I was a scholar. I'm confused. Poet, Hafiz, Hajjaj. Lustful, ambitious. Didn't we spend stuff to become a scholar earlier? I'm gonna have a look next month whether we are a trader now. Your student has brought their riches to your realm through his competent handling of trading expedition. You probably expect to be rewarded. I don't want to be greedy. Yeah, just pay him the 200. It'll be fine. He's only gonna do... Oh, we should marry now. Now that we're good again. The market is still not great. And I mean, I really want to marry a Shia person, honestly. But this guy is garbage and has cancer. Oof. I can't really use marriage here to gain land because of how Muslim inheritance works. We could go looking at foreign lands. Find somebody to marry me. Search all men who are not married. So these guys are out of diplomatic range. I can't marry you. So that's diplomatic range. Yes. None of these would join my court, but that doesn't necessarily mean they wouldn't marry me. Like the Chancellor of the Company of the Hat. Who's fat and shrewd and a genius. I mean, it's not like we're gonna have more children at our age, I don't think. If we do, genius children would be nice. He's a Jew. Did I marry you? Myself? No. Not consider offers from infidels. But we're almost outmatching that with our skill. I will not. Well, but you're really good, though. So is that true for... He doesn't have a particular trade, right? So it's probably true for all Jews. That they're not going to consider offers from infidels? Yeah. 6-year-old Buddhist. Taoist. Very good at stewardship. Just okay at other things. Stewardship is what I care about most. The treasure of the Western Protectorate. Will you marry me? Why can't I not send this? You see, normally this says in the tooltip reasons for not doing it, and this has just one rule, and must not be at war with me, which they're not, and it's green, and I still can't send. There's probably some other rule. Who else do we have here? So we can't do Jews. How about a Miaphysite? As disgusting as that is. Let's just see whether we could marry you. I also don't like infidels. You just have to stay with the Muslim realm. That would be a bit sad. You want to marry me? No. Yeah. They're all the same. Hindu. Ooh, Hindu. Maybe that gives me a chance to convert you. Will you marry me? Tch. Can't even choose myself to marry him. For reasons. Sometimes this game does things that are a bit weird. Turkish mayor here. Okay, so let's say my religion group. Still that mayor. Who's a hunter? See, this is a lifestyle trait. Did we ever gain our lifestyle trait? Dang, that's not the button I meant to press. Oh no, trader is just a thing. So somehow my scholar just went away. Weird. Might have to do that again. Anyway, marrying people. You. Envious, content, diligent, temperate, hunter. A bit paranoid. And a heretic. I'm 60 years old. I would probably lose... yeah, a bunch of prestige from marrying you. Because he's lowborn. Not that we need all the prestige. We have a lot. It's not super relevant. He would marry me. And past childbearing age. What? Anyway, that's maybe a bit nice. I mean, this Shia guy, he is secluded. He's not in prison. He's just secluded. He's celibate, but that's, you know, fine. does bring the stewardship. He's Shiite. He's nobody. Maybe you can't marry because you're secluded. Not sure. What about this Shiite person? Not quite as good as stewardship, but a bit better than martial, which I'll take. A bit sick, and a lunatic, and homosexual. But hey, I mean, what can you do? And the mayor of Dadu, commander of Sindh. You marry me? Yes, you would. Let me just do this. Inheritance should be fine over here. This gives us the stats. And he's my religion, which is good. Yeah, let's do it. He might not live for very long, but I mean, that's also fine. We just search for another guy. You, marry me. What? These tooltips, honestly. I'm too old. And I can still send it. What? Confused. I am confused. Look at me at siege. We get married. We lose the siege of our trade post in Mecca. That's all bad. Should probably beat these guys up in Gondor. And then control more Gondor. Call for my... Yeah, I know he's sick. He's a sick guy. And he's dead. That was not the most... That was not the... Yeah. I thought, well, we can just marry again, but I forgot that we spent 300 prestige on it. That was a bit bad. Well. Gotta get a new husband here. You're still secluded. And this guy would make a fine-ish husband. It's a bit deceitful. We just go for some filthy Sunni. Anybody have a bit of, you know, rank? Sultan of Syria. I mean, he has rank. He has sympathy for Christians, which is disgusting. Also not very good. What about Abbas here? Captain of the Tuareg Company. He's 71. Maybe not. And mercenary captains, I'm not sure if that's generally a good idea. 16 march, 11 stewardship. Ambitious. I mean, this guy is pretty decent stats all around. He's not that nuts at stewardship, but generally he's fine. He's also Shia. Bit paranoid. Wants to get married. Hey, you want to marry me? Me. And that's not you, is it? That's you. Sadiq? No. I'm looking for Surai. He's not on his list. Grr. Anybody else willing to marry me? And Abel. Poor Scotland, you're pretty middling. You're not horrible. What are you? A leader of an uprising? That might not be a good idea. All these mercenary captains. What's even a Burlerbe? Sheik. I'll take a sheik, but... Okay, this is not getting me anywhere. Sort by stewardship again. Would like to sort by like average stats. That would be a useful button. Because I just want, I mean, I want a stewardship most, but generally I just want a all-around good stat stick here. What about you? You're a bit ugly. And Sunni, but you're just and shrewd and diligent. You have decent stats, very high learning. Would you marry me? Or because you're secluded, you will not? No, that's him. No. Difference in age. Come on. This is modern day Yemen. What's going on? Too old. Just give me somebody nice to marry here. I just had a husband die on me. Take pity. It's very sad. What are you? 40, genius. Pretty decent stats all around. Not much of a diplomat. Do you marry me? Or are you gonna say I'm too old also? Yeah. Difference in age. "32 learning, and you're 49. Maybe you'll marry me." Deceitful, craven, all sorts of things, but hey. Marry me? Me? Yes. Okay, let's try this again. Spend another 300 prestige on marrying a stupid lowborn. And maybe get this done. Mahmoud the Wise has arrived at my court. 100%, there's our war, finally. Offer peace, enforce demands, gain that authority. And immediately stride over there and kill those guys. Also, what is my court mullah doing? Oh, he's trying to convert these guys, isn't he? Can be converted, current religion Yazidi. Yeah. Trying to get rid of those. We could speed up our walking over there a bit by dismissing and raising our troops. But they would be spread all over the place. And that wouldn't help with getting the whatever's left of our mercenaries over there. I don't think our mercenary company has a lot of people left in it. We check your Berber company. Yeah. It's that 300, 400, 500, maybe 600 troops out of the 3,000 and some we bought. But I do believe that the upkeep cost goes down with it. So we shouldn't be paying too much. No, it still says we're paying 13 ducats a month. That's a lot for... It also says it's 2,000 people. We just saw that it wasn't 2,000 people, didn't we? Oh, it's split? I've never seen that. I always thought the mercenary companies always stayed in one stack. But clearly here, no, it's split over at least 2 of these places. Okay. So there's still 2,000 of them left. Can we get there before they take the siege? Converted an errant subject, which is nice, but it's not the province conversion we wanted. And, oh, they're running. I guess that's good. At least they're not taking the thing and we're catching them in the mountains here, but that should still be okay. Deal with those annoying little rebels. Capture the leader and peace them out. Do we get here? We gain some prestige. And the guy loses his claim and we get him in our prison. Now, stand down our troops. Consider whether we still need our mercenaries around. Retinue-wise, we are up top, right here. And then have a quick look at our prison, because I think there's a lot of money sitting in there. We don't need to assassinate you anymore. There's the Shakai of Gondor, which... Yeah, no, it's not called Gondor. And yet. I don't think I can revoke your title, can I? Can't even try. Interesting. Oh, Shakya, that's just a... It's not a ruler. That's just some sort of courtier. Sure. Sell her off for 10 gold. Leon is the mayor of Karad. Who's... Wherever Karad is, we can't take your title. Declaim poetry. I hadn't seen that one before. As you're such an accomplished poet and Mayor Leon is your prisoner, you may punish him by declaiming terrible poems. Love it. Could do all sorts of torture. We could do that. I'm just gonna ransom him for that money. You're just nobody. You are the Bishop of Kurma. Whatever Kurma is. Can I revoke your title? No. Let's sell you up as well then for 25 gold. You are nobody, but apparently there's money in you, so why not? And then my kinsman, who did the whole rebellion against me. I can sell him off to the Sunni Caliphate. Now he lost his claim on my kingdom, so he's no longer scary. So I don't mind selling him off to the Caliph. Heir to the Sheikhdom of Gondar. Oops. I want to do this, and then this, and then... So obviously I don't need the Sheikhdom of Gondar to be in my Fusite hands. I'd rather be it in nice Shiite hands. So if you die and your heir... Yeah, I'm gonna keep that guy in my prison. I mean, you never know what you can do with a prisoner. Anything going on over here? The papacy is being besieged by... Oh, so that crusade actually started. And it seems to be going well for the Crusaders. Well. Hello, Pope Innocentius. You look fun. Paper Revolt. That's quite the jihad. A lot of kings of Europe in there, including the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. So if I were to declare... That's doubly problematic. I thought about declaring for this place now. But it's in the Kingdom of Arabia, so if they win their crusade first, then we'd actually be at a spot where our war would probably just end because the land we declared for is no longer the Pope's. And it would be quite difficult to win this in the first place and to get control of this land. Yeah, there's already a bunch of Muslims sitting here taking control. So I think I'm going to let that play out and then maybe have a look at how we can deal with the fallout. Now here, Sultan of Persia, the child, still commanding a lot of troops. And you're at war, right? Yeah, in that jihad. And defending against the revolt. It would be kind of nice if the Pope struck back here a bit and hurt the Turks so much that we can get in there. Right now we cannot. There's no way. So all we can do is be at peace or continue our holy wars. I mean, if I choose against you, child, plot to kill. Why can't I declare war? Oh, you currently consider... Oh, we just did the ransom thing. Well, let's let that run. Get all that good ransom money. May wisdom ever elude you. You're complaining about your dark cell in the dungeon, Bishop of Kurma. Why did I not ransom you? Is there no money in you? And apparently not. Yeah, just let him go. Why not? So now, I assume I have a truce to you. I assume incorrectly. I Good holy war for afar. We've been beating up on these people a lot. Might beat them up more. But afar is just a sub. And this would just be that place. Sheva would just be that place. Wag. It's all these one province holy wars. Any land we actually care about here? We'd mostly be doing this to increase our moral authority more. Although 57 is actually quite nice now. How did we get up this high? What happened? Rulers converted. Okay. Should we be at peace for a bit? Recover our troops so we can go for a bigger war at some point? Yeah, I think so. Pretty depleted in our own domain troops. Let's send these mercenaries home. Keep the rest of the guys around. These are my retinues. They can always be up. Dangerous faction. Independence. I actually kind of would like this to fire. Because then we could take all their land, especially all these Miaphysite people. No, you're... Ooh, Nestorian. Oh, are you the guy on the island? Yeah. Another mission. Why does somebody give me missions? I am the lord of the whole thing. Or the lady. Lost Hermetic writings. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find some Hermetic texts. Targeting this guy. Let's go for the high gain one again. Sure, why not? Why not? Actually, at 9 out of 10 domain size. We're really powerful at the moment. Having a lot of domain land. No, not all of this is great land. It's basically just things we picked up when we were in low domain. Still likes the beat back. That would be very nice. I wonder if we should build another temple somewhere. Is there anything wrong with building more temples in one place? Don't think so. Oh, this is cheap. Or does it depend on the number of holdings that are already there? Maybe. Let's build this temple. 446. The reason I do temples is that gives us more authority. Which increases the chance of converting people, which is kind of what we want. 20% yearly to convert the religion, 60% yearly to convert the subject. And then these don't add up. So more than one can happen. I think these all have a mean time to happen sort of thing going on. Oh, I lost Zealous. Okay. Ooh, laws. Can we do laws? No, none of these. And there's no inheritance law to set. So no. Oh, I failed. Curses. We did want to try to get a lifestyle trait again, right? Because somehow we don't have one. So let's choose Hermetic Art again. Do it. I want Scholar, I said. Alliance. Can use my existing equipment, gain some prestige, or look at the word of others here. We gained something. There's Erudite. Nice. +2 learning. Church opinion. Increased council power faction. God, more heresies. All those heathens. Samaritans. Who ever heard of a good Samaritan? It's not a thing that exists, right? I'd really like to get control of Medina. I mean, as in actively control it, not just own it. So get rid of this guy who's a filthy Yazidi and his son. And we could go around assess. Oh, we have a lot of children, but only one of them is male. What happens if I keep assassinating y'all? Line of succession is pretty long. And they're all stupid Yazidi. What's this war? Samurai Emirate has declared samurai claim on Trinidad on the King of Nubia. Okay, you're my vassal, right? The Mir of Hijaz, who actually owns a lot of land in my country. And is that filthy Yazidi we spoke of. Do you own another land? I bet. So he declared war on the Nubians for Trinkitat. This place. If they actually win that war, that's nice. Feels a bit wrong, but hey. Maybe you can do it. Time will tell if I'm worthy. I gain the trait Scholar. And there's our lifestyle trait again. +3 learning. We're very learned now. Holy frick nuggets. Special tithe. Our marshal. Actually, should go back to marshalling. So it's you, right? Are you my marshal? Yeah. I didn't vote for you. Let's put you bad in here. And let's have our marshal do marshally things. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for levy. Or just organizing the army, improving and finding commanders seems nice too. Okay. Levy would be nice, because we're kinda out of troops. But the issue with levies is that you only do it in one province, and it's not like our levies are fully drained. You see here, there's a garrison and levy to every holding. And our garrison is full, our levy is like 70% full. You'd have to jump around all these places to keep increasing the reinforcements there. That seems not worth it. If you could put it on a duchy or something, that would be different. Cursed skies. Someday. But today's not that day. How are we technology-wise? Can we go for another? No, we still lack technology for a better castle town. We could start building some of these training things, right? So we have more, just more troops available. That actually seems useful. So each of these military buildings increases the available levies. And if we build it in our own holdings, then this is fully accounts for the main troops. So we get all of these troops. If we were to build this in a subject's place, then we'd increase their levies and they'd give us part of that if they like us. Mayor approaches you with a request to buy a small plot of your land in Thais. Hard decision to take. I do not want to sell you land. No. Burghers don't hold land. Nobles hold land. Pope still not doing... Did beat his revolt, apparently. Or ended, at least. But... Oh, 100% war score for the Crusaders. That might be really bad for me. Might mean that all this land also goes to the... Yep. Praise Allah. That's a lot of Seljuks. Dang, how are we ever gonna get that land? Huh. My grandson has become decadent? Can I... There was a way I could ask you to sober up, right? Is that an intrigue thing? How to grant debate... Definitely can't do it here. Bring shame to me. My house. That's a lot of rebellious threats. plots? Anything bad going on here? You're trying to fabricate a claim on the emirate. Which is cool. Nah, you're also Yazidi. You're trying to kill my grandson and heir. Don't do that. Oh, wait, can I, like, imprison people for being part of a plot? The court poet of Hijaz, Sheikh of Azir. I mean, I could take Azir from him, I suppose. Why did I not get a pop-up for this? Ah, there's the button. Straighten up. Good. Why is that an extra button? Extra screen? Who knows? Who knows why I spent 41 minutes in this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and let me know in the comment section what you think of this campaign, what do you think I should be doing here, how you think I should be dealing with this issue. It's holding 2 provinces I really need. Is there any form of marriage I can use to get in there? I don't really know how I would. Interesting looking wife. But yeah, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.